NJ here. Welcome to English speaking class. My students, guys and girls, Assalamu alaikum. Marhaba, Tajahao, Sabal Khair, Privet, Jianu, Namaskar, Dhanyawad. My students, today we are going to view the use of narration. Narration means direct speech and indirect speech. Narration has an important role in speaking. It is also taught in schools and colleges. Let's start our lesson. We've got on whiteboard behind here. See my students, the first statement is in direct speech. She said, comma, inverted comma, stat. Remember that direct speech is always in two pads and inside the commas. She said, उसने कहा, comma, inverted comma, stat. Will you attend the class? Will you attend the class? Commas close, interrogative sign. Will you attend the class? क्या आप क्लास में हाजिरी दोगे? Will you attend the class? Here see my students. Inside the commas, you see the future tense and an interrogative statement. Here see that it's the future tense, future indefinite, and this is an interrogative statement. Will you attend the class? क्या आप क्लास में शमूलियत करोगे? क्या आप क्लास में हाजिर होंगे? Will you attend the class? Commas close and interrogative sign. So this is an interrogative statement inside the commas, and the first part is in past tense. She said, comma inverted comma stat. Will you attend the class? क्या आप क्लास में हाजिर होगे? क्या आप क्लास में शमूलियत करोगे? So this is the direct speech statement. It's in two pads and altogether it's called a narration. Narration को उर्दू में बयानिया कहा जाता है. She said, उसने कहा, comma inverted comma start, उल्टे comma start. Will you attend the class? क्या आप क्लास में शामिल होंगे? Will you attend the class? Commas close and interrogative sign. Let's see how it's changed to indirect speech. आइए देखते हैं कि ये वास्ता गुफ्तगू में इसके बयानी को कैसे तब्दील किया जाता है. लेट्स सी हियर. आइए यहाँ पे देखिए. Indirect speech you see, she asked, we write here ask instead of said, we write ask, उसने पूछा. And in simple interrogatives, when we go to the commas by rules, we remove the commas and we write if or whether. So she asked if. By principle and rules, when we approach to the commas, writing in indirect speech, we remove the commas, we erase the commas and we write if or whether. So here we write if. So she asked if. Now we approach to the interior part, second part of the statement inside the commas, and you see here the subject is here you is the second person, and by rules and regulations you must be changed by outer object. So she said to me, will you attend the class? So you will be replaced by me, and the subjective form of me is I. So we will write here I. You see that we write I here. And now we approach to the helping verb will. It will change to the past form, that is would. I would attend the class. I would attend the class. I would attend the class, full stop. And by principle and rules, we must change this interrogative statement to a positive affirmative statement. And here see my students in indirect speech. She asked if I would attend the class. If I would attend the class, क्या मैं क्लास में शमूलियत करूँगा? Here you see again that we have changed this direct speech statement to indirect speech statement, and we have changed the interrogative statement to an affirmative as the rules say. So we need a little bit correction here, so we put here D. So here you see that will you attend the class? So here we are. So this is the change. Here you see my students. Excuse me, indirect speech you see that she asked, we write asked instead of said. So approaching commas, we remove the commas, and by rules and regulations that apply, we we write if or whether, so we write here if, and inside the commas we have second person you, subject that will be replaced by author of object, that is me. So I will replace you, so we write I here, and helping verb will change to the past, that will be put if I would attend the class. If I would attend the class, this is the change and full stop. She asked if I would attend the class. Memorize these rules and regulations that apply in questionnaire statements. Let's move to the next speech statement. The next statement you see, my students, is the boy said, comma, inverted comma, start. What do you do? What do you do? Commas close, interrogative sign. The boy said, comma, inverted comma, start. What do you do? Commas close, interrogative sign. लड़के ने पूछा आप क्या करते हो? The boy said, comma, inverted comma, start. What do you do? आप क्या करते हो? Commas close, interrogative sign. Yes, my students, again we have an interrogative statement inside the comma. The boy said, लड़के ने पूछा व्हाट डू यू डू, आप क्या करते हो? द बॉय सेड व्हाट डू यू डू, लड़के ने पूछा, लड़के ने कहा आप क्या करते हो? लेट्स सी हाउ इट्स गोना चेंज. You see, my students, the indirect speech you see here, the boy asked, again we write asked. The boy asked, commas are erased, and we write right. Memorize that by rules when we go to the 5W and H words that should be written as they are, because there is no change of these words, which are why, what, how, when, who, where, and whose. So these W words and H are never going to change, and removing commas we will write these words as they are. So what will be here as it is. So the boy asked what. Now again we have you, subject that will be replaced by outer object, that is me. So the subjective form of me is I, so we will write here I. The boy asked what I, and we have to change the tense. This is the present indefinite, so it will change to the past, and a positive affirmative statement should be here. So this will change, verb do will change to the past form, that is did. So the boy asked what I did. 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 This is the change in indirect speech. Hey, my students, you see that indirect speech changes. The boy asked, लड़के ने पूछा, what I did, मैंने क्या किया, मैं क्या करता था. What I did, मैं क्या करता था. The boy asked what I did. लड़के ने पूछा कि मैं क्या करता था. This is a change in indirect speech. Let's move to the next statement. Indirect speech. आइए अगला पैराग्राफ गुफ्तगू को देखते हैं. So you see, my students, they said उन्होंने कहा, comma, inverted comma, start. Did he pass the exam? Did he pass the exam? Commas close, interrogative sign. You see, my students, they said, comma, inverted comma, start. Did he pass the exam? Did he pass the exam? Commas close, interrogative sign. उन्होंने पूछा क्या उसने इम्तिहान पास कर लिया. So this is a beautiful statement. They said, उन्होंने कहा, comma, inverted comma, start. Did he pass the exam? Commas close, interrogative sign. क्या उसने इम्तिहान पास कर लिया. Let's see how it's going to change in indirect speech. आइए देखते हैं वास्तव गुफ्तगू में कैसे चेंज होता है. You see, my students, indirect speech you see here, they asked, again we replace that by asked. They asked, and approaching to the commas because it's a simple interrogative, so we write if. They asked if we can also write whether, so here we write if. They asked if. Now we approach to the subject, that is he. Third person pronouns will never change inside the commas if we have by rules. Remember this rule, my students, that inside the commas if we have third person pronouns that are he, she, they, and it, they are never going to change. They will stand as they are. So we will write here he. So if he, now this is past tense, this is interrogative past tense in direct speech, so this will change to the past perfect, because if there is past tense inside the commas and the first statement outside is the past, so interior past will change to the past perfect. So we will write here had helping verb, because it's going to change to past perfect tense. So they asked if he had, and the third form of verb pass is past regular verb. If he had passed the exam, if he had passed the exam. You see my students, they asked, उन्होंने पूछा if he had passed the exam, क्या वो इम्तिहान पास कर चुका था. They asked if he had passed the exam, क्या वो इम्तिहान पास कर चुका था. They asked, उन्होंने पूछा if he had passed the exam, क्या वो इम्तिहान पास कर चुका था. Beautiful statement in past perfect tense and an affirmative statement. And memorize this rule that all the questionary statements are their simple questions, are their double questions. They must be changed to affirmative statements in indirect speech. This is the way how we change the direct speech statements to indirect speech statements. My students, memorize these rules that apply for these changes. I wish you all the best. And I wish you all the best. Keep on watching my videos and do subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to give your remarks, comments. I see you again. I'll see you again. Goodbye. Goodbye.